is Texas Rangers manager Bruce Bochy. Good morning, sir.
Good morning. Good morning. I'm in a dugout. It might be a little noisy here, but right now I hear you fine.
Okay, no problem. We appreciate you facilitating this for us. I know there's a lot to talk about. I was hoping you could just give us some insight about inviting Mark Kotsay to be part of your AL staff for the coaching. I was just curious. Obviously, you're bringing your staff, but can you walk us through why you added Kotsay?
Well, first of all, I got to tell you, I have some history with Mark Kotsay.
Yeah.
Yep.
Kotsay played for me, was the leader in our club. We're good friends, but we're opponents too, and now he's going to have a nice long career as a manager. He's going to do a great job, and so I just thought it'd be great to reward him. There's a lot of great choices out there, but with just knowing Mark and who he is, he's never been to an all-star game. He had a pretty nice career. And I didn't realize that until I looked at it. This will be his first game. And I can't tell you how pumped and excited he is to be going.
I was just about to ask, did you get an excited expletive from him when you told him?
Yeah, I talked to him actually in Oakland. We didn't say anything, but he said, I wasn't going to ask you, but he goes, I knew you were allowed to take a manager, and I was just hoping that this would happen. I can't tell you how honored and excited I am. And he's just so pumped up. And family's coming in. I'm sure we'll all grab dinner and stuff. But plus, he's going to help out. I said, hey, I'm going to put you to work because I got to tell you that All-Star game is a busy game, especially for the manager because you're putting in. Make a lot of changes. You're putting a lot of the players and pitchers, and so I'll be utilizing him too.
Well, I was kind of curious about that too. As you're getting closer to this thing, does it allow you to facilitate a little more being in your park, being at your home in your home area, and how do you handle? Do you ask the guys, "Hey, stick around the area," or you say, "No, y'all go on vacation. Y'all take a little break away from everything"?
Yeah, well, it's going to be easier for the staff and of course the players that will be on the club. This is going to be a really, really exciting time for all of us. But in particular, I think the coaching staff because this will be their first one, and they're going to really enjoy this. These 2 days, it's just, it's very festive, but, you see the best players in the world and all the stuff going on, the home run derby and everything. So I'm really excited for them. And of course the players that will be on the club, which we don't know yet. But the fact it's at home, no question, that really makes things easier for all the players.
I know there are plenty of folks on the Josh Smith All-Star bandwagon. We definitely have been, and I support that candidacy. But as long as we're talking about other potential All-Stars, how freaking good has Kirby Yates been this year?
Yeah, he's, I'm sure, under the radar a little bit, unfortunately. But I hope he's not. I hope he's there because what a job he's done. The numbers, that's pretty strong evidence, just looking at those. And same with, Smitty. So, yeah, we don't know what's going to happen, but, we'll do all we can. I don't have a say, as far as picking guys
right.
Like you used to. So it makes it a little bit more difficult. But who knows? Hopefully the players will, look at these guys and how good they've been.
Boch, last night, Heaney had another solid start, probably deserved a better fate. Do you have to go to some of these pitchers right now and tell them, hey, keep pitching, keep your head up, you're doing your job? Because it seems like they're starting to get in interviews, at least at the end of the game, just a little bit frustrated that there's been too many games that have been 2-1 or 3-1 outcomes on the wrong end.
Yeah, I'm sure there's a little bit of that, but they're pros. They've been around, and they know how this game goes. Last year, the offense picked up the pitching a lot of times. So, there's nobody making any excuses or, saying, hey, where's my runs, things like that. They're pros, and so, the only thing they can control is what they're doing out there, and that's their attitude, and that's to give us a chance. And and what a great job they did last night, for example. I mean, but they had a lot of runners on base, and but they did a good job executing and not letting them score and keeping the game to where we could win it. We talked about this really for the most part this year. Is this offense, and it's been a lot better lately. And but last night was a clunker for them.
Well, that being said, on that flip side, on the offensive side, do you feel like you've kind of exhausted every internal option available to create offense, or is there something else that you think can be done?
Well, yeah, we're always looking at what we can do. I mean, you've seen us move the lineup around, trying things. We did make a player move. Are you guys aware of that?
No, I don't think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, Duran, we optioned him down. We want him to go down and just get his game back. He's a guy that provided a big bat for us last year, provided slug, and so Hill will be joining us. He'll be playing center field tonight. So to your point, we're always looking to see what we can do. Derek's been throwing up some big numbers down there in AAA, gives us speed. We're looking for something to spark us.
Well, for Milwaukee, one of the things that have sparked them this year is they're leading Major League Baseball in stolen bases, and going over the numbers of the percentage of Jonah Heim throwing out runners and Kisner throwing out runners are very low this year. And a lot of times they say, look, you're stealing the base off the pitcher a lot of times, not the catcher. Is there something that you're having to talk to the pitchers about speeding up to home plate to give your catchers a better chance to throw out these runners?
Oh, yeah. I mean, that was the plan coming in here, that we got to slow them down. We can't let them run on us. And I haven't done a great job of it. Johnny, for example, Hernandez, he went to a bigger leg kick, and when he had a slide step, so we addressed that with him and didn't give Jonah a chance. So you give Jonah a chance. I like my odds on him throwing out a runner, but we haven't been great there, but it hasn't been too crazy because they have a ton of speed. I mean, it's really, really good speed throughout the order. So it's not one guy. They will run everybody. I don't think they're not even using signs. They all have the green light, so that's why it's so important for us to give Jonah a chance.
Is this just the beginning of this in Major League Baseball? Obviously, the rule changed last year. A person like Acuna took big advantage of it, stealing 70 bags. This is the second year of it. As you see the progression of these new rules, do you think that teams are going to become more like Milwaukee and trying to steal a lot more bases than over the last, let's say, 15 years of baseball?
You know what? It's a great point. I think there is going to be emphasis on speed again. Going back to the Cardinal days, Whitey, and that club that he had, how they run, because hitting is getting more and more difficult. Across the league this year, the slug is down, numbers are down, and so you got to figure out a way to score runs. And I think that's one reason why they're having so much success is, they can run. And they get 2 strikes on them. What they do is put in play, and we call it jailbreak. They just, put in play and run and try to beat it out. So a couple hits down the third baseline from left-hand hitters. They get in that contact mode, and they have, again, it's, pure base stealing speed too. So, I see teams might start leaning that way now.
Now, I'm most certainly not a doctor. I don't know how much medical information you have, but how big of a setback is it when potentially Josh Young might have tendon inflammation? I know he's going to get that checked out, but what are you guys looking for there? Or what is the anticipation of what could happen next?
It's not uncommon when you've had a significant injury, and so he went to see the surgeon yesterday. I think I said Texas, but it was in Arizona. But he's here, and he's back here, and he'd had an injection to calm it down. The surgery, all that's good, clean, no issues there. But you take some swings, a lot of swings. You're probably going to inflame something. So anyway, we'll get that calmed down. Probably won't hit even tomorrow unless he just feels that good. But I'd say the target date for him to get back swing the bat is Saturday.
Okay. And then I guess same kind of question. I know totally different position with Max Scherzer. How's he doing?
As we're speaking, I'm watching Max throw a bullpen right now. So, if you want to wait another 15 minutes, I'll tell you. Be serious. Yeah, we'll know here soon. So, knock on wood, all's fine with Max.
All right. Excellent. Appreciate the time very much, good sir, and especially with the game coming up. Obviously, go get Rangers.
Hey guys, appreciate it. Yeah, we need to get this one. So good talking with you.